Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Nicholex here, and today we're going to be playing Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. This game just came out actually yesterday, but yeah, I wasn't really planning or doing it at that point. So we're going to start the game now and going. I kind of played about 30 minutes of it to get a feel of it, see what it's like, and I really do like it. I like it a lot actually, but let's get into it. So, your investigator. Welcome to Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. Who will be your investigator for this new adventure?
Move aside,
That's my cue to play.
I'm ready. I'm prepared.
I
It's
personally
my
started out with this
time
guy,
in the spotlight.
And, I liked him. So, William York, the Gravedigger, mental resistance of 60%, part of the act. William has more chance to resist negative condition effects. Investigation style is physical. Combat, initiative strong, melee strong, ranged average, and magic average. Traumas are daydreaming, monophobia, and self-mutilation. Biography: William York has long desired to make a name for himself on the stage. Alas, having seen him in a performance of the Scottish play, I fear he shall never distinguish himself on the boards. To earn a living, he turned to work as a gravedigger, and no one can say that he shies away from hard labor. To earn a living, he turned to work as a gravedigger. Oh, sorry, I read that. My bad. Some do, however, Some do say, however, I can't read today, man. Holy shit. Some do say, however, that in the lonely hours after a funeral, William performs scenes for the dead. Whether or not they appreciate his performance, no one living can say. Yes, I want to use this investigator.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wilhelmina Tillinghast, Professor of Astronomy at Miskatonic University. All my life I have dedicated myself to the study of celestial objects. Most recently, I visited Louisiana to observe the passage of a comet I had observed for many years. I hoped the trip would provide me with the evidence required to conclude my decades-long research. Yesterday, you received my telegram requesting that you meet me at my house, just outside Arkham. And so, you've decided to join me in my mansion.
It's a fairly nice mansion.
The estimable professor suggested a desire to organize a theatrical extravaganza. At last, a patroness who recognizes my talent.
Welcome to my mansion, my friend.
I'd better ring the bell.
Camera control, right analog stick, or you can move around like this. Investigative actions, magnifying glass icon is displayed over objects you can investigate. Okay, then let's investigate. The car. Here stands the car in which you arrived. Before leaving, you should meet with Professor Tillinghast. Okay. Nothing over here. Like I said, I already played 30 minutes of it. This ornament seems to be used in a roundabout for vehicles. And I'm only going to go over things that are important or that are not repeated, like this gate over here repeats twice, so I'm going to go and check it once. The gate is shut. You came in from the other side. The countryside here would be lovely for a long walk when the weather is fine, not like today. So I'm going to check this one here. A greenhouse. You can see beautiful flowers in the greenhouse. Professor Tillinghast must be a passionate gardener. Okay. Like I said, that one repeats. And then this car here. Let's check this car. It's definitely Professor Tillinghast's car. The engine appears to be cold, meaning she hasn't left in quite some time. And right here. The only thing I will say is kind of janky sometimes. Cellar door. The basement must be behind this trap door, but you have no reason to go in there. The professor's waiting for you. Jesus, can't talk. Let's go to the front door then.
Oh, answer me. Wait, Hamlet's talking to a ghost in that one. Bad choice.
Oh, how rude of me to make you wait like this. I wonder whether something's wrong.
There's a light coming from that second floor window. Well, she must be home. Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in's own house. Or I could just let myself in.
Probably the second one's a better deal. Each scenario has a set specific objective to complete to progress to the next scenario. These objectives are displayed in your notebook and are updated as you complete them. Press the windows to access the notebook or click on the notebook icon on the bottom left of the screen. Okay, there's no answer at the door, but one of the second floor lights is turned on. Enter the mansion, find another way in, and then we ring the bell, so it didn't work. Story. You arrived at my modest manor home in Arkham, invited personally by me, Professor Wilhelmina Tillingast. When I failed to answer the door, you understood at once something was amiss. After all, I'm hardly one of those absent-minded biddies whose minds wander off at the slightest distraction. Quite reasonably, you searched for another way inside the house to ensure I was well. Okay, so let's go ahead and start going again. The box beneath the first floor window seems to invite you to take the way inside, but it looks to be shut tight.
It's no problem to reach the window, but it's shut tight. I'd need to smash the glass to get inside.
I hope you aren't thinking what I fear you're thinking.
What I need is something heavy to smash this window.
I don't think that's what you wanted you to do, but go for it. Complex interactions. Some interactions with objects may ask you to choose the best action for several possible actions. Those are called complex interactions. Inside the wheelbarrow, you find a heavy pair of bolt cutters, just a thing for smashing a window. Now, I can go in there and it'll take me straight in there, I know that. However, I'm interested to come through here in the back and see if it'll let me in the back here. It got really fucking foggy in here all of a sudden. Okay, it's not. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and go through. I do like how this is third person, not like strictly top down like Empire of Sin or other games like that, but...
How dare you smash my window? I hope you intend to have it replaced.
I mean...
What light through yonder window breaks? It is my elbow! Ouch! Now, where is the professor?
Voice acting's really good too. Beautiful piano. You don't recall the professor mentioning that she could play. Judging from the dust on the instrument, you doubt it sees much use. A comet painting. A large painting of a comet hurtling through the night sky. It seems the professor's interest in astronomy colored her taste in art as well. I don't think there's anything else yet, so let's just get on with it.
A broken vase? The professor must have heard it fall. She wouldn't have just left it here.
I certainly would not. I take pride in a clean and tidy abode, especially when expecting visitors.
I'd better find her.
Check other stuff. Seems that this door is locked. It's a good thing that it's not where you want to go. Well, I guess let's check this. If your investigators have the knowledge required, they will offer advice on the best course of action. If this is not the case, they will tell you nothing. So, this would be... I would need logical required, but I have no advice, so he doesn't have that. I believe he's physical. Try the fragile object now shattered, lie on the ground. Perhaps it is a clue. An unsuitable action to make the mythos clock go faster. Now, last time I picked manipulate and it didn't work. So, and then take down. So this time I put together and not have that go down. A closer inspection of the fractured object reveals it was a vase. Based on its position, you think fell from the small table nearby. Since the fragments are free of dust, you deduce it broke recently. Okay.
That scream came from upstairs.
That was a lot of ripping sounds.
That sounds like my voice. I must need help.
Professor? Was that you?
Of course it was. Hurry!
No answer. There must be someone else in the house. I ought to find a weapon.
Losing sanity. Certain events will force a sanity check. Each investigator's mental resistance score determines their chance of success to resist it. When sanity reaches 0, the investigator in question suffers from a trauma, which gives them a penalty. Well, already got that. Search. The little table is full of items. Perhaps searching them will turn up one that's useful. You need knowledge to search, and I have no advice for that. So, I don't remember what I picked through last time. I think I just picked examine. Fuck, no, I didn't. Okay. Through your investigations, you draw the attention of the Great Old Ones. This is called Mythos. The Mythos clock fills up each time an unsuitable action is chosen during a complex interaction at the end of a full round of combat. When the Mythos clock is full, the Old Great Ones will intervene to slow you down. Be on your guard. Item found. You found a weapon while searching. Select the weapon by pressing A. Then move your cursor with L. Oh, okay. And we'll move it over here. Up there. Okay. Click. Close the inventory. Okay. So it's a lot easier.
Is this a dagger I see before me? I should hold on to that.
What on earth are you doing with my letter opener?
Gonna fucking shit, motherfuckers. Yeah, let's go to top. Okay, that room is where it leads. I know that. It doesn't really let us go in anywhere else.
The scream came from this direction.
Okay.
I'd better take a look.
Are you really gonna? Okay.
The scream.
Okay, look, we're gonna go over here and it's gonna say, oh, it's locked.
The scream must have come from.
That's my office door.
Right. Door in which you heard the professor scream, it's locked. Like I said, don't know why you made me go over here and check this when I could have just been checking other stuff here. A mirror. Your reflection gazes back at you from the scrupulously clean bathroom mirror. Okay. Knowledge manual. No advice. So, cabinet. A well-built cabinet is locked shut. An unsuitable action makes the Mythos clock go faster. Force. Force block would be hard, so let's just force open. Fuck me. Okay, force block. Never mind. Sorry. A little applied mechanics is all it takes to open the container to see what's inside. You have found a new item, bandages. Yeah, we don't need to use it, but we are going to take those bandages. Okay. And once you open the door, you don't have to like keep opening it. You just go through. Children's toys. Toys are laid out around the room so carefully that you doubt the child ever touched them. Thought for sure I was gonna get murdered here.
Who goeth? Who goes there?
I'll ask the questions. Roland Banks, Bureau of Investigation. I'm on the job. Who are you, and what's your reason for being here?
What would a federal agent want with me?
William Yorick, Master Thespian at your service. The good professor requested my presence to discuss a performance of some sort. Judging by the scream we heard, it appears to have begun without me.
Seems like I'm on the right track. Something hinky's going on here.
Something hinky? What the fuck can I...
Is
No.
Professor Tillinghast a suspect in some crime?
She's only a person of interest. The Bureau has evidence that others are trying to involve her in some shady business. I came to find out what she knows, if anything. Then I heard the scream, too. Seems we need a key to get inside that room.
I wasn't prepared for so many guests today.
I'll help you find that key.
Roland Banks, new investigator. Open 30. Roland Banks, the Fed. 28 health points, 7 insanity points, mental resistance 60%. I first met Agent Roland Banks when he visited my home to ask me whether I knew anything about some strange group of people. He seemed to have little more than vague rumors to investigate, and to be honest, I still don't entirely understand what he was after. Still, he seemed honest, if not open, and he has the broad shoulders and quiet confidence one likes to see in members of the Bureau of Investigation. He certainly appeared to be the sort of person one would call for help. Perfect aim. Roland has more chance of dealing a critical hit in combat. Investigation is logical, combat, initiative strong, melee average, range strong, and magic weak. Trauma is daydreaming, initiative slightly lowered, cigarette addict, urge to smoke a cigarette, low, and then inaccurate, slightly less chance of getting a critical hit. Gotcha. Let's check out the story. We already checked the first page, so let's go on to the second. My invitation was for a visit, not wanton vandalism. Certainly, I understand your concern for my safety, but couldn't you have entered a less destructive means of entering than to climb atop a wooden box and break in through the music room window? Just as you discovered a broken vase near the front door, a scream from the upper floor drew your attention. Could it have been my voice you heard? While investigating the nursery, you encountered Federal Agent Roland Banks. He claimed to be investigating occult activities surrounding me, of all people. When pressed, he admitted that I was not a suspect, but he insinuated I had been manipulated in some way. How patronizing. At least he had the decency to join your investigation. Okay. An infant's crib, obviously not brand new, but well cared for. Tip, knowledge, physical. I could put that somewhere else. And then what actually makes missiles clock go faster. So empty or move things around. Well, let's move it. Among other ornaments, a key tagged office hangs from the mobile. What a clever place to keep a spare key. Item found. Tillinghast's office key.
There's a key on this mobile.
My files say Tillinghast has no children. If that's true, why would she need a nursery?
The professor always wished for children, even long after she grew too old to have them.
Oh, I can't say it isn't true. I wish people were less prone to idle gossip.
The last room over here that I want to check. Shelf. A well-organized bookshelf with something on it. You have found a new item. Cigarettes. A pack of smokes, just a thing to calm the nerves. Gain +1 insanity, but damage to self is 1. I'm not going to smoke them just yet, but I'm going to keep that on hand 100%. Can I... Yeah, take that shit. There we go. Okay, nice. Cool. Go over here and check this. Strong wooden chest. It doesn't seem locked, but something else prevents it from opening. Knowledge physical. Shaking it might tell me something. Shake that shit, wait. You open the chest to find it is full of books. Lying atop them is a single sheet of paper in which written a recipe for apple fritters. Peel, core, and slice the apple across, but not too thin. Dip into frying batter. Remove one at a time with a fork, and drop carefully into the fryer. Remove the fryer when they reach a pale golden brown, then drain. Dust with powdered sugar, and serve with a slice of lemon. Banana fritters can be cooked in the same way. That actually sounds fucking delicious, so I'm 100% down with that. Now this hallway, the only thing you can do in this hallway is check this painting. A painting of cats. Old ladies tend to like cats, but you do admit it emits a sense of calm. And now we have to go straight there. I even like how the hair kind of has some physics to it. Really well done. Enemy encounters. You will encounter enemies as you explore. You will know which room contains enemies as a glow crawls from under the door. So you see that little glow there. Okay. The door through which you heard the professor scream, it's locked. Unlock it. Key 50 and unlock the door.
What? Who?
An intruder! How many people can I expect to break into my house today?
Who are you?
Listen, pal. You've got some explaining to do. Come then. I have just the explanation you deserve.
Turn-based combat. Combat is turn-based. Every character acts one after the other without time constraints. The order of each attacker is based on their initiative roll at the start of the combat and is displayed at the top of the screen on the initiative bar. I don't even see where that is. Each character has 5 action points to spend each turn. Each action has a specific action point cost. Once validated, an action cannot be undone except for movement. There are 3 types of weapon: melee, ranged, and spellbook. Each investigator has a different aptitude with the various weapon types. This aptitude will affect the action point cost of the attack. Impossible reach from here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, attack that dude. 7 damage, holy shit. Once you're out of action points or want to end your turn with a specific investigator, you can select the in-turn action. Yeah, let's go to Overwatch. Overwatch basically gets your character ready to attack without actually attacking. And then when that person moves, you will attack. I think that's it. But if they're facing a different direction, they won't attack them. They'll just walk right by them. So make sure they're facing the direction. Okay, last time I moved really far over, so I'm not going to do that this time. Well, we don't need to reload, we haven't even done anything yet. So, walk right here, since he's kind of out of my sight now, so confirm the position. Then, yep. Pop him. He's dead, nice.
What's going on?
We'd better have a look inside.
Alright, is there anything else here that I can check? Yeah, let's check this table. More bandages. Something interesting lies atop the small table. You have found a new item. Bandages. A plain cloth bandage, simple, sanitary, and good for stopping the bleeding. Healing 12. Move. Give it to him so that we both have bandages now. Okay, let's go on and check it out. Reload. Remember to reload your weapons after each fight. You can reload from the inventory. Select your weapon in the reload option. Ooh, I like that. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm checking my time. Okay. Let's go back. So inventory. Reload. Nice. That's cool. I do like that feature. There's gonna be another enemy, so let's get in here. What the fuck is going on here? Okay.
Who in blazes are you?
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
Wait. That's me. That is... It's my... body.
That's Professor Tillinghast, all right. She won't be telling me much anymore.
We need to stop them.
Oh, okay, that's the... Oh, okay, I see. I get you. Okay. Go right over here, give it some space. And slice that bitch. Now I'm going Overwatch. This means I can just straight up just attack from here. No, this guy. Should I? Ooh. What's his name? Roland Banks? My man. You just popped that bitch for 12. This motherfucker cold. What the fuck does that do? Refocus. up one position on the action. Oh, that's okay. Oh, okay, I see. Should I just... Oh, I can't shoot him because I need 3 action points for that. I still have points too, so... let's just hit refocus. So where do we go next? Combat. Mythos in combat. After all of the characters have had their turn to attack, the Mythos clock fills up. Be on your guard. I was gonna say I thought he missed, but okay.
Who were those cloaked figures? This wasn't just a burglary.
You don't say.
You're right about that. Must be connected to my investigation. We better have a look around.
Yeah. Right here. Glyph on the floor. A large glyph has been painted on the floor, apparently in blood. You're certain Professor Tillinghast was deliberately killed above it. What you aren't certain of is why. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check.
An ill sign. That and drawn in blood.
My nice, clean floor, ruined.
She's not worried.
That looks
about
like
it.
some kind of cult symbol. This ain't a garden variety burglary.
No. Definitely not. So what's next? Fragments of glass glitter on the floor. You can't tell at a glance what object they once formed. He has logical, and he said we should be able to put some of the object back together, so let's put it together. Recently, most of the shattered container, you see a flask that probably came from the laboratory. You can make out the printed words, Miska Unis Lab. It's probably that place in the
What's
laboratory.
this mess?
Yeah, a broken jar or flask. Can make out a few letters. Miska, Uni, Lab.
Miskatonic University Science Lab.
That's it.
That's simple enough.
Yep. That'll be, I guess, where we head after here. Desk. The disk drawer is locked. You'll need to open it before searching inside. The knowledge is manual. We have no advice with this. Lockpick wouldn't make sense. I mean, we can't lockpick it, right? So we'll have to find flaws in it. Inside the drawer are tucked various notebooks. At a glance, you find nothing related to the murder, but it's clear that Professor Tillinghast was in the habit of recording even trivial events in her life.
Look at these notebooks. Is this the professor's handwriting?
It is, but how would you know?
There's no useful information here. But perhaps Professor Tillinghast kept notes on this material in another location.
Finally, this clock. Grandfather clock. The clock continues ticking away the seconds, inconsiderate of the terrible crime that poets assure us should have stopped its function. Oh, then her body, obviously. To your horror, you recognize the body is definitely that of Professor Tillinghast, and there's no question she is dead. The knowledge would be willpower, and we have no advice on it. An unsuitable action makes the clock go faster, so, looking wouldn't really... I mean, looking would do something, but... To find out more info, let's pat down. Fuck. Okay, or I'll just be wrong. Alright, let's look. A deep bleeding wound on her abdomen appears to be the cause of death. Judging by the wetness, it appears she was killed recently. You check the stability of... or you feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check. Damn, he's losing a lot of sanity. Like,
Such a
I barely
brutal
lost one.
death. Even Shakespeare would hesitate to dispatch a kindly old scholar in such a manner.
Despite my age, I had much more to do in life.
This wound on her stomach? It looks like she was knifed. We found everything we're liable to find here. Time to see where the evidence leads us.
And so, my friends set out to discover how I was killed.
I really like this game. This is really cool. It's going digital and FF. Arkham Horror, Mother's Embrace. So far, I'm loving this. Completed. You managed to stay sane. Professor Tillinghast was found dead in her own home by what appears to be the members of the cult. What happened? Traumas. William York, no trauma, and Roland Banks, no trauma, and we don't have a third investigator. Main objectives: enter the mansion, find Professor Tillinghast, find out what happened. Secondary objectives are not there. Okay. Your investigators are returning to the office. Okay, so this is interesting.
Search of my office makes it clear you must visit Miskatonic University.
That's what I was saying.
Not only did I work there, but the broken jar came from the university lab. Why did those strange men need it? Whatever the answer, you're sure to find it at Miskatonic.
Finding the meaning in the stars. Group selection. Okay, you need to select a group that will continue the investigation to the next scenario. Build a group based on the challenge you expect to face in the field. Review the investigator's strengths as needed in your notebook. Okay. Well, I only have 2, so... what do you want me to do? I mean, I guess I have to pick them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, though. This also reminds me of the game called like Song of Horror or something like that, and I may have to check that out and see what it's like, because I may actually have to end up playing it, because that seems really cool. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff, and yeah, I'll be playing more. More's on the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.